Leo, what's going on? How are you? Let's go ahead and hop into your reading. I just finished reading what archetype your person is showing up in. So yeah, we're just gonna hop into it. Um, you and the person on your mind, Leo. So Leo, how you show up is the crone. I had to smile. Um, the crone is kind of, it's like high priestess energy. Um, it is the final chapter of, you know, um, basically a woman's experience here in this lifetime. It goes from maiden to mother to crone. Crone energy is very wise and basically has a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You're showing up in this archetype with whoever this is, Leo, because you you are wise. I do feel like you there's a lot that you know and there's a lot that you have to offer whoever this is. Now, just really quickly, some of you may be in isolation. Sometimes the crone tends to isolate, okay? When it's darker energy, when it's lighter energy, the crone is, the mystic and magical, okay? Psychic. What I'm getting, and I'll show you how your person is showing up, it's like you know something, Leo. There's almost like this gift that you have. Could be a message of some sort. Okay, I'm looking at the crow. Crows are messengers. And you see how the crow is holding on to the coin? Wait till you see how your person shows up, okay? I love these cards, by the way. Like, I'm so happy I chose to start reading with these again. But there's something very valuable here that you have. And I'm also picking up with you, Leo. You recognize what you have to offer. You know whether it's something tangible or if it's knowledge, if it's sacred. You value what you have, and you don't talk about it. I'm getting that. You don't talk about it. All right. Hold on. But you have something, and because you're in this wise or you show up as this wise archetype, some of you know that maybe there's something here it's best not to share with this person because they're not in a place where they can value what it is you're offering. Like I said, whether it's words, a gift, if it's something tangible. Right now you're holding on to it. It can also be you. It's yourself making your, it can be you being very transparent with this person. I see you over here, you're looking and you're like, and here's why. Look at you, look how you're showing up. And your person shows up with the medallion. Look how you're looking at this individual. They're not paying attention to what you have. They are focused on something else. So your person, when the medallion shows up, there's an item or there's something here that this person values. And I want to read one part that let me know that what I was getting was correct. Okay? It says, Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. This is for your person. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held on to for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it's time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. So don't you think it's interesting that in the image, how you show up, you're holding on to some sort of, well, if you look, that's it's definitely the Star of David, but it's also the symbol of as above, so below. Okay. The star is also wish fulfillment. But it's very spiritual. It's very sacred what you're holding on to. Okay? And you're looking at this person and you're looking at what they're, what they're going for. Maybe this person values money, maybe they value status. The crone, by the way, doesn't like the mundane. It like the mundane or the day-to-day, like real world conversations, it's boring because she's a mystic. And it's just feminine energy. If you're a masculine or a Leo that identifies with your masculine energy, this is you as well. Okay? So you're sitting there and you're watching this person. You may be questioning, what are they about to do? What are they about to choose? Will they choose something that they feel aligns with, and maybe it does. Maybe they're going for something that is more in alignment for them. Either way, it's not going to matter to you either way. That's what I'm getting. Because you can see past good or bad if you're vibrating in the energy of the crone. Okay, and I'm going to clarify, but you don't look at things. You don't view things as good or bad. You just view things as misalignment or not even misalignment, not in alignment, or not a vibrational match. If this person, whoever's on your mind, if they're choosing to go for something else, choose something else. That's, I can tell you this, right? I'm a Leo. I would say that's none of my business. That's your life. That's your experience. You have every right to do that. I also have every right to mind my business and hold on to what I value as sacred. Right? It's giving, what's the quote from the Bible? You do not cast pearls before swine. Okay? It's pointless. This could even be advice, helpful, very helpful advice, Leo, but you're like, they're going to do what they're going to do. And clearly, whoever this is, they're going for something. It's shiny. Shiny. Have y'all seen Moana? I can't get that. The little crab. I love that crab that sings that song. So Leo, let's clarify your energy. If you're smart, because listen, look, I love like even the blue around the medallion that you're holding on to, Leo. It's very, when you have something special, you don't broadcast it. You don't. You keep it to yourself, and you share, the crone knows who to share it with and who not to share it with. Ooh, I'm getting a trickster vibe with you, Leo. I'm getting a trickster vibe. Almost like, because crows are very smart. Crows also have an excellent memory, by the way. Yes, I'm getting a trickster vibe. Someone thinks that they know where, you know, there's an item, like maybe you know, I don't know. This is just a vibe I'm getting. I'm getting like a magician type of energy where they think they know where something is, and you're over here like, I got it with me. Okay, so I'm getting that. Yeah. Okay. I'm also getting that you're divinely protective. You've been moved out of the way of something, Leo. If you thought that, I'm getting this hand moving you out of the way. But I feel like you're trusting it. You're very in tune with your higher self. Okay, 1111, as I was saying, that you're very in tune with your higher self. So you're trusting it. You're being moved out of the way. You know, because this person, they really want this, you know, this thing. But yeah, I am also getting like that trick, almost like you are the coin and you've moved yourself over somewhere. And this person thinks that they can get to you, and you're like, you can't even see me. I'm John Cena. You know what I mean? All right. So let's clarify how you're showing up in this connection, Leo. Can you clarify, Leo? Hold on. I'll tell you. Hold on. Let me be a little bit more clear here. All right, Six of Wands. Yeah, I had to kind of clarify what I was getting. This is a victory. A lot of you, you know, I'm getting the vibe almost like this person can see you, but they can't get to you. They can't touch you. And that's also the energy of the crone. You're in a league of your own almost, okay? Yes, Six of Wands, though, is a card of, it's like a win. And I'm almost getting a celebration. You could be celebrating, but again, you are being very quiet about what it is that you have, what it is that you've already won. All right. Look at all these hands too that are reaching up. Like almost like, you know, people want what you have. They're including who this is. They want what you have. Okay. I also think, Leo, too, how you're showing up in this connection is, I keep getting like looks can be deceiving. Okay, looks can be deceiving. You are showing one face, but you have like this wiser energy. You know, behind the curtain. Again, high priestess energy. I'm getting behind the curtain. You're showing one face, but it's hold on. You're hiding what you really have. Okay, Queen of Swords wanted to come up. Clarify. Now that is Jupiter in your sign. So Leo, you could also be experiencing a lot of luck, you know, luck, growth, abundance, okay? Prosperity. Clarify this person on Leo's mind. Three of Pentacles. So I'm definitely getting a earth, oh yeah, strong like Capricorn energy. with who this is. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. It's funny because I was looking at the Ace of Pentacles as I was looking at the medallion as the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like, you know, Leo, this person is, they're showing up cooperative. And, you know, maybe like I feel like you and this person value, it gives me like earthly type of energy. Like this person covets, you know, earthly things. Okay. But I want to pull on the mutual feelings. Like whoever this is, they want you to work with them. They want you to cooperate with them. They seem to be, I am getting a bit of an obsessive energy, Leo, okay, with the devil. But you are more so, again, remember I said isolating? You're coming up here like on your own, by yourself, okay? So maybe this person is like wanting to work with you, this could be some sort of like work relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. Like this person wants what you have, wants what you have to offer. They feel like you have a lot to offer, but wisdom, time, experience has taught you, you know, right now, your space is, you're like in your sacred place. You're in your sacred space. Okay. So let me, clarify. They're definitely coming up as cooperative. What are the mutual feelings Leo and this person share? What are their mutual feelings? What are the mutual feelings these two share? Escape. Okay. I left when things got hard. I left when things got difficult. Yes. Definitely getting separation. Okay. Yes, your person has detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Leo, you have inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. So there's definitely, for a number of you, like whoever this reading is about, there's distance between you two, for sure. I keep getting that Moana song, Shiny, whenever I'm looking at, this could be a Cancer because he's a crab, okay? I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. I think simply put, Leo, you know, there's just a misalignment of values here. That's what I'm seeing with whoever this person is. Again, I get very strong earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And for a number of you, this person values money. Like money, there's also a goal. Like whoever this is has a goal in mind and they're really focused on it. Okay. And that's just where they're at. they had to, this person had to like separate themselves and maybe, shift their focus towards some sort of goal. Um, I'm looking at the devil here. But something's going on here where you know that you have, and I think a part of you is feeling good about this. You know that you have something here that I'm just getting like a higher vibration, okay? Like this person is still operating in a, I don't want to say low vibration, but like in this reality, like whoever this is very, it's grounded, the energy is grounded, but they're doing things from maybe a place of fear. And, with the devil energy, they're operating from a place of fear. And I'm almost getting a vibe with them too, like it's a bit greedy. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a little bit of greed. And in order for this person to kind of like reattach to maybe their own personal goal, some sort of offer, in order for them to reattach or get them, readjust themselves, they had to kind of, distance themselves from the connection with you. Like I said, I do get that this person is wanting to cooperate with you. A number of you like may work with this individual, or you have to like cooperate with this person in a group setting. Okay. But they have their own idea. They have their own vision on what's important. And, I think for you, I'm just getting, not like you can't work with them or work in that, work together with them or cooperate. It's just you, how do I say this? You live by your own rules. You live by your own rules. Because this person is, there's restrictions here. I'm getting that. Restrictions and limitations, boundaries. But like I said, your energy is very expansive and there's growth. And it's like you're really in your own lane. Okay. And you're in a very celebratory type of energy as well. You're okay with being on your own. I'm getting codependency, maybe like energy here. Okay. So, definitely, I'm, whether you all are physically separated or not, I do get there's a separation here. Yeah, you and this. I think, Leo, you value yourself, you value your experience, and you operate from the heart. And this person, not saying that they don't, but right now how they're showing up for you is they almost like they do represent some sort of like karmic behavior or karmic pattern. They're doing something that I think that you may have already broke free from. Okay. Freedom, you know, I mean, think about it. You are showing up like a bird. I'm like a bird. I'll only fly away. So, but you're doing something, I think, from a place of wisdom. And something's going on with them where they're doing something from a place of habit. That's what I'm getting. Okay. So we're, going to stop this here, and I'm going to continue this over on your extended part 2. The links for the extended are in the description, top of the comments. Okay. And that's where we're going to get into, Leo, how this person is showing up for you in the month of May, the remainder of May. Okay. How are they looking for you to show up in this connection? What are they, wanting in this connection? What would they want the outcome to be for you all overall? What, what actions and feelings do I see for the remainder of May? And then, what outcome for May do I get for you all? What lifetime outcome do I get for you all? I'm going to give you a timeline of forward movement. So whatever you're looking to for to happen here in this connection, Leo, I'll tell you when I see that. And then we're going to pull advice. What archetype do you need to show up in order to get whatever it is you want out of this connection? And what archetype is your higher self advising you to tap into? Just overall, to get the best out of life, to get the best out of your experience. Okay. So I'm going to continue this over on the other side. If I see you over there, I'll see you over there. If this is where we part ways, love you, Leo. Good luck with everything. I'll see you next time. Peace.